All right, thanks, guys. The Hawks take on Charlotte, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Charlotte. The Hornets are minus 11.5, totals 231. 51% are leaning toward Atlanta, 56% shaded toward the under. And at the moment, the Hawks are plus $6 for some money line cash. Now, Charlotte is 3-2 straight up in their games at home, 4-2 straight up as the favorite. The Hornets are also 7-3 against the spread overall for the season, 4-1 against the spread at home. Now, the Charlotte offense is amassing 121 points per contest in their games on their home court. They're shooting just about 51% from the field. And the Charlotte defense is also allowing just 107 points per contest for the year. Meanwhile, on the other side, Atlanta, not so similar story there. They're 0-5 straight up in their last 5, taking on Charlotte in Charlotte. They're also 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 in the Queen City. The Atlanta Hawks are also just 3-6 straight up overall, 1-4 straight up away from home. The Hawks are also 3-6 against the spread overall for the season, 1-4 against the spread on the road. Now the total has gone 6-3 to the over for Atlanta so far in the year, 4-1 to the over in their games away from home. Meanwhile, this Atlanta defense is giving up 123 points per contest away from home. Meanwhile, on the other side, Charlotte's 10-4 to the over in their last 14 at home, dating back to last season. They're also scoring 121 points per contest on their home court this year. So with all that said and done, I'm going to purchase the hook, slide it down, and take the chalky play in this one. Give me Charlotte minus 11 in the over. 231 in this one. All right, next game. That is going to be Wizards at the Mavericks, 8:30 tip-off Eastern Standard Time in Dallas. The Wizards are minus 1.5, totals 225.5. 59% are leaning toward Washington, 61% shaded toward the over. And at the moment, Dallas is plus $1.10 for some money line cash. Now, Washington really has been struggling so far this season, just 2-7 straight up in their 9 games for the year, 2-7 against the spread in those ball games as well. Washington is just 1-4 straight up in their games away from home, 1-4 against the spread in their games on the road as well. This Washington defense is giving up 125 points per contest. The Wizards are also 1-15 straight up in their last 16, taking on the Mavs. And speaking of the Mavs, they're 5-4 ATS overall for the season, 2-2 straight up at home. The Mavs are also 10-1 against the spread in their last 11, taking on Washington. 7-1 straight up in their last 8 at home, taking on the Wiz. Now this Dallas offense, pretty good so far this year. They're scoring 116 points per contest at home. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 at home, taking on the Wizards. And when it comes to the scoring, both teams have gone 6-3 to the over so far for the season. Washington 3-2 to the over in their games away from home. Dallas 3-1 to the over in their games on their home court. The Mavs are also 4-1 to the over in their last 5 just in general. So with all that said and done, I'll take the slight home dog in this one. Give me Dallas +2 after buying the half a point and the over 225.5 in this one. And with that said, just want to quickly take a time out and welcome to the show. I got some lines and personal leans out for Tuesday's NBA action. But before we get into some more of that, I just want to quickly remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented record of 8-3 in my last 11 plays on that website, you're certainly costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, got all those particulars out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right back into some more lines and personal leans for Tuesday night's NBA action. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Nets, Suns, 9 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Phoenix. The Brooklyn Nets are -1 on the road, totals 218.5. 55% are leaning toward Brooklyn, 67% shaded toward the over. And at the moment, Phoenix is plus $1.05 for some money line cash. Now, Phoenix is 4-5 against the spread overall for the season, 2-7 straight up in those 9 ball games. This Phoenix offense is scoring just 102 points per contest. They have lost 7 out of their last 8 ball games straight up. Phoenix is just 1-5 straight up in their last 6 taking on Brooklyn. 1-4 ATS in their last 5 at home taking on Brooklyn as well. This Brooklyn defense, they're giving up just 110 points per contest on the road. Not too bad considering all the overs and scoring we've seen this season. They're also 3-2 against the spread away from home. The Nets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 taking on Phoenix. 5-1 straight up in that very same category. Brooklyn's 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 in the city of Phoenix. 6-1 straight up in their last 7 in the city of Phoenix as well. Now, scoring-wise, Phoenix is just 4-5 to the over this season, 2-3 to the over at home. This Phoenix offense is scoring just 102 points per contest. Meanwhile, on the other side, Brooklyn, 2-3 to the over, away from home as well, 2-2 to the over in their last 4. So with all that said and done, I'm going to take Brooklyn on the road here. Give me the Nets -1 and the under. 218.5 in this one. All right, next and final game for the show for our short slate of NBA Tuesday night games. This should be a good one. It's definitely a good one on paper. I'm talking about the Bucks taking on the Blazers. 10 o'clock tip-off in Portland. The Bucks are -1, totals 228. 63% are leaning toward Milwaukee, 67% shaded toward the over. And at the moment, the Blazers are plus 105 for some money line cash. Now, this Portland defense is giving up 111 points per contest at home. They failed to cover in 11 out of their last 14 taking on Milwaukee. They're just 1-6 in their last 7 versus Milwaukee straight up. 1-6 ATS in their last 7 at home taking on the Bucks as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, Milwaukee very good this season in many different spots. They're 8-1 straight up for the year, 7-2 ATS in those 9 ball games, depending on where you're shopping at. This Milwaukee offense is scoring 122 points per contest and shooting nearly 50% from the field. Milwaukee's also a perfect 7-0 against the spread when laying the points this year. 6-1 ATS in their last 7 in the city of Portland. And if that wasn't enough, Milwaukee has covered 7 out of their last 8 ball games overall for the year. Now, scoring-wise, Milwaukee has gone 7-2 to the over, 2-1 to the over in their games on the road. Meanwhile, on the other side, Portland, very similar story there. 6-4 to the over so far in their 10 games for the season. 4-2 to the over in their games at home. This Milwaukee offense on the other side is scoring 117 points per contest in their games when traveling. So with all that said and done, I got to take another road fave in this one. Give me Milwaukee -1 in the over. 228 in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just have to quickly remind you to once again at least consider pausing this video right now, opening up your browser and checking me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented record of 8-3 in my last 11 plays on that website, you're certainly costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just finish this video, open up your browser, and just type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link for that website is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're currently watching this program right now, I simply cannot thank you enough. You most certainly make it all worth it. And most importantly, thank you for watching today's program. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free information. Please don't forget that I go live Sunday night for the Sunday night NFL football game. That's something that I really, really enjoy, have a lot of fun with. Kind of shows you a little bit different side of me, a little bit more laid back approach versus, these hard hitting facts and statistics and data that I normally do with these pick videos. So please feel free to check me out this Sunday night, broadcasting the NFL Sunday night football game. And once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information, And please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.